What's going on, guys, and welcome to another episode of Smash JT. On my way to work and thinking about my game of the year for 2019. The problem that I have with this is I haven't played enough games to make a full, well-rounded decision as to what the best game that came out in 2019 was. And I don't want to turn this video into a complaint video about other YouTubers or other press outlets or other places or people that say this is the definitive game that was the best game. No, it's not. It's your favorite game that you played out of the games you've played. But in the modern era of the golden age that we live in of gaming, there are far too many games out there for everybody to play every game to be able to make a decision as to what truly is the best game that came out in 2019. They can only come out with what their favorite game was that they've played out of the handful of games that are able to dedicate the sheer amount of time necessary to be able to play it, comprehend it, understand it, and fully fall in love with it to the extent of being able to call it their favorite game of 2019. I haven't played a lot of the games that have been on a lot of the national publication lists of games of the year of 2019. I haven't even played the games that won Game of the Year with the Game Awards. I haven't played anything. I haven't played Sekiro. I haven't played Death Stranding. I haven't played the Resident Evil 2 remake. I haven't played Control, Outer Worlds. I haven't played any of these games. Like, none of them. And I did YouTube full time for 11 out of the 12 months. And I didn't play any of these games. So I just think it's funny when people are like, oh, this game should have won over this game, or this game was the best game and it didn't even get nominated. It's like, how does anyone know? How does anyone truly know? It's sales. Everything is sales. This is the best game. This is the best game to me. This is why. It's just funny to me. But be that as it may, my favorite game that I played in 2019, out of the games that I did play, I would say is Luigi's Mansion 3. Followed by a close second of Link's Awakening Remake. And if you want to count it, even though it's just a re-release, the Collection of Mana, the 3 Secret of Mana games that were put on one compilation on the Nintendo Switch. Just amazing for someone who grew up with the Secret of Mana as his favorite game ever. That blew me away to be able to play them again on a modern console, and for the first time ever having Trials of Mana officially translated and released by Square. It was a big deal. But those are out of the games that I've played. And to be fully truthful with you, I haven't even played enough of the Collection of Mana to really even say it's up there. I just know I love Secret of Mana, and starting Trials of Mana is exciting for me. And I'm already counting that as up there as my games of the year. So time is of the essence when it comes to playing these games, and what captivates you, what truly captures your attention and makes you continue to go back to the game. You stick with it mentally after you turn the system off. You're thinking about it. I just wish I had more time. And now that I got this job, it's like even less time than I had when I was working for YouTube full time, making videos daily, talking about the news, talking about games I was excited about, talking about what I was looking forward to, talking about the games that I was playing, which was a lot of indie games, because I was trying so hard to keep up with the Joneses. I was trying so hard to cover everything that I was getting lost in the minutia of all the games that kept coming out and what was exciting for the worldwide instead of what was exciting for me. And I think that's where the whole point of this video lies, is what I was talking about a few videos ago when I was trying to get back to the roots of what YouTube was all about. That was a hell of a pothole. when I was trying to get back to the roots of what YouTube is all about, is being fully transparent, being honest, caring about what I care about instead of trying to worry so hard about what everyone else cares about. And the way YouTube has moved forward, it's created this environment where if you want to succeed, you need to get, first off, above all else, extremely lucky. But even when you get lucky, you need to keep up with everything that's going on beyond just a niche, beyond just a few games. You need to have your hands in everything if you want to be like a gigantic YouTuber. But that doesn't mean, doing those things doesn't mean you will. It just means that's what you need to do. And that's unfortunate because I think it loses a lot of the personality that people have. And while this video kind of might be going off the rails, it's just kind of me just talking about life, video games, and the rat race that YouTube has become, unfortunately. And thinking of the game of the year made me realize that. It kind of tied everything together as, oh, okay, that's what's happening. And again, this isn't to call people out. It's just me realizing what YouTube has become. It's not so much about the enjoyment of the games anymore. It's about who can talk about something first and sound the most excited about it. And that's kind of depressing, because it, in a weird way, turns humanity into a robotic machine of entertainment. I don't know. I never really stepped out of myself to see it that way, but that's kind of what it's turned into. Now, there are amazing channels out there that don't do that. There's amazing people out there that don't do that. But the machine that is the algorithm cares not for your feelings, cares not for your personal opinions. All it cares about is, what are you contributing to what everybody else wants? And that really, really sucks. So yeah, that's my game of the year conversation. Again, I don't even know where I was even going with this. It's just more of a, I wanted to talk about it because I was thinking a lot about it. And I worry for the future of the platform because of that. I think people need to stop getting so caught up in what's new, what's next, what so-and-so is talking about, who is hyped for what and when and how they acted and why, and start realizing how these games move you, why they're important to you. And it's easy to get lost in the battlefield of YouTube on what games are good and what games aren't for you, because everybody is so excited about everything. How do you decipher? How do you peel away the layers to find out what's actually the truth and what's somebody just being hyped because they know that's going to get clicks and views? Man, this is turning into far more of a video than I was expecting it to. I don't know. I think I'm going to end the video there, but I'm definitely going to be thinking more about this. And I'm extremely interested in your opinions on it and how you feel about Game of the Year in general. That's all I got for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, you stay smashing.